Spiderweb. They called it a myth, a ghost story, a tale to frighten rookies stationed deep in the Russian tundra. Pilots joked about it while drinking coffee in hangars, staring out at the monstrous black bellies of the 295s lined up like sleeping giants. "Don't wander too far into the shadows," they'd say. "The spiderweb is waiting." But legends, like wars, are born from truth. It began with a noise, just a faint hum, like a power line trembling in a storm. Colonel Mikhail Sorokin heard it first as he stepped onto the airfield outside Engels 2 Base. The frost cracked beneath his boots, and the breath from his lips clouded the night. Then the ground buzzed. Not shook, buzzed, like something alive beneath the tarmac, something spinning. Above him, a warning siren screamed and cut off mid-howl. Lights flickered. The tarmac erupted. He would later remember seeing the drone only as a blur, no larger than a hawk, shaped like something half mechanical, half insect. It struck a Tu-160's fuel line. The resulting explosion bloomed into a fiery blossom, peeling the fuselage open like a flower of steel. The blast wave hurled Sorokin back, his ears ringing with more than just concussion. There was laughter in the wind, or perhaps singing. Within 3 hours, 39 more airfields across Russia were lit like funeral pyres. Drones, black and silent, skated the winds in synchronized silence, slicing through radar nets like a hot wire through fat. Some claimed they weren't manned by soldiers at all, but by the angry dead. Civilians from Mariupol, Kharkiv, Bucha, women with scorched wedding rings, children who never got to finish their homework. They called the operation Spiderweb because of its reach, its invisible touch, and the way the death strikes crisscrossed Russia's airspace like threads from a predator's lair. Some aircraft never exploded. They simply vanished, swallowed into darkness. Later, black scorch marks shaped like wings were found burned into the snow, but no debris, no bones, no explanation, and the whispers began. Of an old Soviet silo where something hums at night, and a pilot sits weeping in his cockpit, unable to move. Of an airbase near Ural that hears engines powering up at midnight, though its fleet lies charred. Vasyl Malyuk, the quiet man with flint eyes, never smiled when asked about it. He simply said, "The sky is no longer yours. We've taken it back." And in the haunted hours before dawn, Russian soldiers still scan the skies, praying not for victory, but for mercy from the web.